this better Nayte than never.
Did you come up with that all on your own?
Oh, 100%.
I love it.
On the premiere of The Bachelorette, Nayte received the best first impression by a landslide. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news. Last night was the premiere of The Bachelorette, and we have all of the details, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and to say that Nayte Olukoya is Michelle's frontrunner would be a complete understatement. Not only was he the first out of the limo, he also got the first impression rose and the first kiss. We have so much to get into, but I do want to tell you guys that I am calling Nayte Nayte with a Y because he spells his name Nayte, and if you remember last season, we were calling Courtney with a Q, Courtney with a Q. So I want to start the trend Nayte with a Y, and I want to also say that it's better Nayte than never, which was his pickup line when he got out of the limo to greet Michelle. Michelle was immediately captivated by Nayte when she met him. I mean, how could you not be? The man is 6'8". Yes, you heard that right. That might be the tallest we've ever had on The Bachelorette, and he made quite the first impression. You can tell that there was an immediate spark between them as soon as he came out of the limo. He was giggling. He was just very happy to be there. I think Nayte is already getting a lot of attention online. A lot of people are fans of him. He was in one of the intro packages, so we know he's going to be playing a huge role on this season. When Nayte and Michelle got a chance to talk later in the night when they had their one-on-one, Nayte was open and vulnerable about his childhood. He said, "I had the best childhood ever, but my parents got divorced. My mom just went through another divorce with my stepdad, who's like my best friend. So what I'm looking forward to is like meeting that person and being able to bring together that togetherness." And this is a really big deal for Nayte to open up so quickly because Michelle, as we learned on last night's episode, she had a little bit of a different upbringing. She also had a great childhood, but her parents have been together and they're happy for the past 33 years. Nayte has been through some adversity in his childhood. He's seen 2 divorces happen in his family that definitely is going to affect him, but he still wants to find love and he wants to find that person that can make him happy, and that's exactly what Michelle is looking for. Fans are already shipping Nayte and Michelle, and the two of them even sealed a kiss on the premiere. It was very romantic. Sparks were in the air. Michelle later on pulled him aside and gave him the first impression rose. I mean, first out of the limo, first impression rose, first kiss, seems like the only kiss of the night too. Michelle is really trusting her intuition. It seems like Nayte could possibly be even the winner, dare I say, because usually on The Bachelorettes, a lot of times, whoever they give the first impression rose to ends up being the winner of the season. Like Sean Booth on Caitlin Bristow's season, JoJo also gave her first impression rose to Jordan, Rachel Lindsay gave her first impression rose to Brian, and of course, Claire Crawley gave her first impression rose to Dale. Women have a really good sense of intuition, so I would not be surprised if Nayte went all of the way. Caitlin Bristow did tell Michelle leading into night 1 to trust your intuition. This could possibly mean that Nayte is going all of the way, so what are a few things that we need to know about Nayte with a Y? Well, we need to know that he lives in Austin, Texas. He is a sales executive. He has a dog named Percy, and he will be getting involved in some drama this season. In a preview clip shown for later on in the season, Clayton seems to be calling out Nayte with a Y for being an actor and not here for the right reasons. Does this ring a bell from Katie's season? Cough, cough, Greg. But this is where things get a little dicey because we don't usually see a villain win the season, but is it too soon to call Nayte a villain? Because in this clip, we see Clayton is the one that's calling out Nayte. Now, we already know by now that Clayton is going to be our next Bachelor. So odds are we're going to be siding with Clayton. It seems like they're going to give Clayton a good edit if he's going to be the next Bachelor. So what are they making Nayte out to be? Also in the clip, Clayton was the one accusing Nayte of being here for the wrong reasons and being an actor. So now I'm a little worried about Nayte. He did get such a good night 1 impression on Michelle, but if he's going to be involved later on in the season in drama, especially called out by Clayton, things are not looking good for Nayte. It could possibly mean red flags. Michelle is not going to be happy when she sees the two of them getting into arguments because I'm sure it'll all play out on the show. However, Nayte is one of the front runners and it's obvious she really likes him. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about Nayte. Do you think he deserves the first impression rose? Is he going all of the way? Let us know in the comments down below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because we'll be back talking about The Bachelorette all season long. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality. You guys can follow me down below. Come talk all things Bachelorette with me. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you next time. See you later.